Hello, this is an update of the Timex Camper model 41711. Last year I reviewed this Timex Camper watch, and I don't know how many of you have watched the review, but I've decided to do an update on this watch review because I hadn't worn this watch for a long time, and just for the heck of it, I went to check the accuracy of it today. And I always set my watches against an atomic clock or atomic time off the internet so that they're very accurate because I'm an accuracy freak. And I went to check the time on this watch, and the time on this watch was exactly to the second on the head with the atomic clock. And the most remarkable thing is that the time was correct, which means that this watch hadn't been set since the last time it was daylight saving time, which would be over 5 months ago. So basically, this watch has kept perfect time for over 5 months. And I double and triple checked it just to be sure that I wasn't imagining this, and it is true. This is by far the most accurate watch, other than the radio controlled watches that sync up to, atomic at night or whatever. This is the most accurate quartz watch I've ever seen in my life. So I decided to do an update on my review of it because it's really fantastic, the type of accuracy I got out of it. Now, this is called the Camper watch. It's a small analog three-hand watch made by Timex. It's small. It's about 34 millimeters in diameter. Has a plastic case. Has a nylon band. Now this is the olive drab color. It's also available in black, blue, and I believe white. It's just a simple quartz three-hand watch, no date function. The hands and number markers have a little bit of illuminated material on, so you may be able to see them in some darkness, but it's not anything to brag about. It's a push-in crown, not a screw-in crown. The water resistance is given as 30 meters, so it's not intended for swimming or diving or anything like that. You can have it on probably in rain or washing your hands or whatever. It's just a real cool-looking military style watch. It's extremely light because it's plastic and because it's small. And the battery life, I've heard it said that the battery life is extremely long, something like 8 years, which of course is pretty fantastic if you can have a battery life of 8 years in a watch. I believe it uses the CR2016 battery, which is pretty common battery. I guess it says on the back, what type of battery it uses. So that can be found pretty much anywhere. And the back is stainless steel, and it's held on by 4 screws. So I would say any competent watch person could put a new battery in this when it comes time. And of course, the second hand does hack, as I was able to track the accuracy down to the second. And I'd like to repeat, this watch was 100% accurate for over 5 months, according to atomic sources. So that's pretty amazing. I recommend this watch for pretty much any general use for, wearing it to work, wearing it on the weekend, or, doing your yard work or whatever you want to use it for. Because of the small size, it's suitable for anybody, men, women, or children. A lot of you guys might think, well, it's just too wimpy and small, and all that. And well, that's, if you like a larger watch, that's cool too. But personally, I don't feel that, carrying around a pie plate on your arm is cool. I don't like big, heavy watches that dig into your wrist. I like the comfort of a small, light, unobtrusive watch like this. If you have kids, this would be a good watch for your son or daughter. It has all the numbers on, and it would help them to learn how to tell time. And it's small size, so it wouldn't look really overwhelming on their arm. It's inexpensive. These are available right now on Amazon for about $26. You may be able to find these in retail stores that sell Timex if you look around a little bit. And I highly recommend this watch. I think it's a fantastic value. It's super, super accurate. And it's just really a nice little watch for the money. The only disadvantages to it are it ticks rather loudly. Let me see if you can hear it tick. I'm going to shut up here. I don't know if you could hear that, but it ticks quite loudly. The strap, I would prefer a one-piece strap as opposed to the two-piece. A side note, if you go on eBay and you type in Timex military watch, somebody is selling these and they actually have NATO one-piece straps on them. And they're selling them for about $40. So if you want to pay the extra money and have a one-piece NATO strap, that would be a place where you could find them. I would presume that these are in as new condition and he just changed the straps out on them. And they look pretty sharp with a NATO strap on. So to sum up, it's a really cool, neat little military style watch. I highly recommend it for pretty much anybody that wants a cool little analog watch. If you have any questions about this watch or this review, feel free to ask it, and I'll do what I can to answer it for you. I'd like to thank everyone who watches my videos, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thanks for watching my review.